Have you ever wanted your student to become the teacher so you can rest for 5 minutes? Yeah, the same. But what if I told you there was a way to let your students become the teacher, practice speaking, stay fully engaged, and still get valuable teaching time? Let's get into what I do. One thing I've always wanted is for my ESL classroom to be more student ownership. I want students to ask the questions, choose who gets to answer the questions, and kind of control the flow of the class. Not always just repeating after me. The idea was simple. Create a small comic book story where the student gets to become the teacher. There were obviously a few problems, the biggest one being I can't really draw. So the other alternative is to search online and try and find images, but I ran into several problems here as well. You can have inconsistent characters, inconsistent classroom, and by the end of it, you're just creating a story based around the images as opposed to having the language point and the comic reflecting what you want the story to be. And this is where AI completely changed the game for me. I've been using ChatGPT, sadly, no sponsorship, to help generate the comic strips I want to be able to use inside my classroom. Now, to be perfectly honest, this doesn't always work perfectly, but I have created a workflow that allows me to do it quickly and efficiently and actually get good results. Because sometimes when you generate a bunch of images, the images, obviously we know how AI images can look. I think some of us can really tell the difference between real images and AI images now, as some students will have like a random hand or more fingers, or just look a little bit strange. So my workflow is to create one panel at a time with no text and no speech bubble. I add the speech bubble and the text later on in Word, which gives me full control and avoids any spelling mistakes. And now I can create a comic where the students can become the teacher, as they will be playing the teacher role in the comic strip. The students read from the comic, ask the questions, and even choose who answers next. The questions are scripted, obviously, so they are very confident to speak the language. But it also feels more natural and fun. And yes, I did happen to get a little rest, but not too much rest, because here's what I'm doing whilst the students are reading the comic strip. I am listening for pronunciation issues, grammar mistakes, and sentence stress. I don't interrupt the students whilst they're playing out the comic, so I correct afterwards, which kind of keeps the flow of the class going and the confidence high. Now, here are some of the benefits I've noted since I've been introducing comic strips into the class. There has been a lot more student engagement throughout all of my classes, as all the students want to be the teacher and they all want to be selected by their friend who is being the teacher. Shy students have become a little bit more confident because it is a little bit more scripted and they're interacting with their fellow student as opposed to only interacting with me. And this works brilliantly as an activity for all listening, reading, and speaking. One unexpected bonus, obviously you can only do this if your school allows it, but you can record a short video of the students being the teacher and asking the questions and selecting who gets to answer. And then you can send that video to the parents to show how well their child is doing in class. Fair warning though, once one parent sees this, they will want an opportunity for their child to also be the teacher, as it is fantastic practice. So I have to reassure all the parents now that it's like, we're going to do this several times throughout the year and there will be opportunities for everyone to become the teacher. And there is also a great comic follow-up for this. So once the students have practiced reading a very scripted comic, you can then give them a blank comic to then fill in, but I would also obviously suggest having some prompts for them to be able to use or sentence starters so they can just finish the sentence. I would usually do this by creating 4 characters and having the students in groups of 4. They can select what their character is going to say and they can kind of finish the sentences or create something brand new depending on their level. And this doesn't have to be a teacher-student interaction. In the comic strip, I usually create it as for students, whether it's in a playground or in a park or in a school event, where they can still use the same grammar point that we have been practicing throughout the week. And again, this is great for student collaboration. It kind of supports creativity. It gives students repeated exposure to the same grammar points. This is very good for mixed ability classes. And it's turning grammar into communication, not just an exercise. And these are, like I said before, these are the classes the students are remembering the most when I free talk with them before or after class. Now, if you like this idea, but you don't want to pay for an AI subscription, or you don't really have the time to create this from scratch because it still is time consuming, I will be putting my comic strips on Teachers Pay Teacher. I'll be putting them all up from the PPTs that I used before we introduced the comic strip to the comic script itself, and then the follow-up exercise where the students are writing in the language themselves. So that'll be 2 comic strips, a PPT, and a worksheet afterwards for them to be able to show they understood the language. So they will be already made comics with certain language points. Maybe you're teaching already. I will also be including teachers' notes on how I delivered all of these lessons, as well as obviously the lesson plan itself. So if you're looking for a way to make grammar a little bit more interactive and a little bit more fun for your classes, I would highly recommend creating comic books, and AI is the perfect way to really shorten down the time you can do this and have a fun interactive lesson for the students, where the students are really going to be taking more ownership of the class. Using this in my classes this year has really given my teaching an extra level that I believe has made my classes even better than they were before. Or, well, at least more variety than I had before. And all we need is a little help from our friend AI. Now, I'm always looking for ways to improve as a teacher, so I would really love to know how you're using AI in your classrooms to make your classes even better than they were before as well, or just giving your classes a more variety for the students to interact with more different things or interact in different ways. So I would love to hear anything you have to say in the comments below. And if you want some more ideas for how to teach ESL, then feel free to subscribe as well. Also, on another little bit of a side note, the way I prepare my lessons is the same way I kind of prepare how I travel. So I also have maybe a slightly unpolished travel guides for places we've been, which currently include China, the UK, and now Switzerland, as well as a couple of trips to South Korea as well. So if you want some unpolished travel guides, also feel free to check out some of my other content on this channel. But anyway, as teachers, as we say in the class is over, I'm out of here.